Hi, my name's Carl Graham. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Booked. Booked is the global talent booking platform that I created a few years ago. But before that, well, my past life, wow, ventilation and contracts manager. Very, very different to what I'm doing these days. So I was a ventilation contracts engineer before. I went to a nightclub and they asked me to join a competition, and I started modeling career. And where did that modeling career take me? That took me around the world. I worked in about 12 different countries. I ended up coming here to Malaysia, where I'm currently based, and I started up my academy for teaching talents how to become more professional in the industry. And then that subsequently brought in the booking platform, which is Booked, which is what I'm working on now as a CEO. So, Booked, wow. I think it's more about the experience that I had when I started in the industry, about how to connect with the clients, how to, or what to know what to do as a talent. I mean, it's a very weird and wonderful industry, and I think that a mission of mine is to bring that opportunity to so many people around the world. I mean, many of my friends, thousands of people around the world who have had the same issues I have, and also talking to people, I know that there are so many amazing talents in the world. And I think it's a very personal mission of mine to give them an opportunity to showcase themselves, show their very, very best. And obviously to do that, they need to be educated. They need to understand exactly what the clients want. And then how do they then get connected to those clients? So I think the system itself allows us to connect those educated talents to clients globally, using the platform that is safe, that's secure. Obviously, I've had a lot of issues as well with payments. So we have a guaranteed payment system as well for talents, which is really remarkable. And the way that the talents are able to update their profile by themselves at home, even using the mobile phone. Technology is growing. So we're basically developing the industry within the technology realm. And we're able to give amazing options for clients, and that could be anyone. We have no sort of limits to who can join Booked, because we know that clients want so many different types of talent, from 4 years old up to 96 years old, and it really doesn't matter about age, race, location, or size. Actually, there is a job for everybody, and so we wanted to really try and sort of bring that connection, and Booked is definitely doing that right now. Well, this is a very, very good question. I mean, I've never really been a businessman as such, I suppose. So for me to jump into running a business and to becoming a CEO of a global brand, is very, very different from being a model for 15 years. And so that obviously brought some very, very hard times, some struggles with building teams, understanding how to work with people in this type of network, and especially under business terms. But on top of that, I think building a business in an industry that is so tight, that has a lot of people saying a lot of things, it's been a very tough few years for that. But I think with will and determination and dedication to what I believe, and what I want to achieve in this industry, that's definitely brought us through those dark times, and especially me on a personal level, has allowed me to grow, to not really worry about what people say, but just to believe in my own mission, believe in the people around me and the team around me. When you give out an energy, you're definitely going to receive that as well. And I think that may take time. Well, it does take time, but if you just stick to it, then you can definitely get the rewards in the end and actually fulfill many of your dreams and many of your goals. So yeah, bad times, good times, that is just part of any life, I think, whether you're an entrepreneur or just with your friends, family, and people around you. So it's definitely been a wonderful journey, and it's not stopping. Every single day there's highlights and low times, and even today having a meeting with some people was just overwhelming. It's like this amazing opportunity, but then I know that tomorrow there'll be something to be like, oh, how do we figure this out? So I think it's just about continuing along your mission to have a huge why, to make sure that that why is there every single day, and you can definitely go through that. Well, we definitely can't deny that COVID is, wow, what a time that's been for everybody, whether it's personal or business. Many of us wondering where we should be, what we should be doing. Should we be back with family and friends, or, if we're not with them, what are we focusing on, or where are we, we're stuck just in the middle of nowhere, really. And I think that one thing that was a major, major benefit for me, was to have the focus for the business, because I don't really look at it like this is a business. No, what I'm doing is I'm providing opportunity and providing, a potential future for many, many talents around the world. So they become kind of like, they're my responsibility. And so I think that focus has really allowed me to just forget about the issues of COVID in general, to really focus on, well, how can we make this an amazing opportunity, not just wallow in all the problems, because of course there's cash flow issues, clients and production just straight out. So we know the cash flow is going to be a problem, but we have resources for that, and we're able to just streamline the team. We're already a very streamlined business anyway. But on top of that, figuring out potential for the clients and for the talent together, because the clients are also in this situation, and we are not just for talents, and we're not just for clients, we are for both sectors. So we're kind of like that middle person giving opportunity for both. And we were able to talk to a lot of the clients. We were able to explain to them how great the talents were at producing their own content. Pretty much they do it every day for social media anyway. So how could we then extract that out for the clients to use for their own products? And that went very well. We had some great results from that. But we were also able to kickstart our online connectivity to many different regions. So, we launched a workshop for the Zoom, which went absolutely amazing. We had people from about 8 different countries all on one Zoom call, going through the workshop, learning about how they can use their skills in the industry, and how they could then go and show that to the clients and start getting booked and be verified. So we had amazing results through COVID. And I think that was just down to the team understanding from both sides, clients and talent, and really figuring out, okay, let's start connecting, let's start using the talent's skill sets, and connecting it back to the clients. And I'm very happy with the results. We were able to now strive forward. We've got launches in 6 different regions. We have our online affiliate program started. We have our online workshop for talents. We have our Zooms, which are going to happen, and also we're getting those out to the affiliates in each region as well. And we're also able to now look at connecting in those regions with our other physical workshops when we can after MCO, and also the Studio Academy licenses. We have another 6 Academy licenses coming as well. And all this was due to just getting our resources together, coming forward together as a team, and starting to prepare people. I think we have to look at these moments of just reset, tweak a little bit, and prepare yourself for the future. And that's exactly what we did. The amazing thing right now is that talents hold a lot of the key to success for the brands. In 50 years of this industry being around, it's always been about the client holding the money and being able to do what they like. But actually now talents and people in general actually have a lot of say. We have our social media, we have our platforms, we have connections from different brands that can come together, and it's a wonderful time for talents to use their skill sets, because they're kind of like walking billboards now. So I think if we can all take a step back, and yes, of course, catalogs will still go, maybe there'll be less. Fashion shows, probably less, because nobody can actually go to any events like that. But what is actually happening? Well, people are watching more online. People are watching more of what people do. So if we can now develop ourselves as an ambassador, as as somebody who can share information well, become better on video, start being able to relax and just know that you are able to do a job well, and how you're going to share that to your network, because you may not be a typical influencer as such, but you definitely have influence with the people around you. So if we can prove that and we can show that, then there's definitely work and potential for talents to work with clients very closely. And I think that we're in that position to help the talents connect with those clients very, very well through the platform, because they can see everything you do very easily through the search, cast, book, and page structure of the Booked platform. So I'm very excited for this. We basically educate the talents on this as well through our workshops, and I'm excited for where this next 6 months going. Absolutely, it's a great time for the industry. It's a big change coming, and we've all got to be prepared for that and all understand what we need to do to make sure we're ready for those clients.